What's going on YouTube? It's Kung Fu Chai here, and today we are playing Historic. I forgot the fucking colour combination. Black White Angels. My brain will remember the word at some point. Orzhov? 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 No. Yeah? No. Yeah? No. Maybe? Black White Angels in Historic on Arena. And we've got a deck full of all different angely goodness. Speaking of angely goodness, that is a nice start. That's basically a mana dork for angels, and when playing angel, it gets extra stuff on it. So, bigger and better angels. Woohoo! Yeah. This one first, then the one with Vigilance, the little 1-1 can become a 3-3 at least. Well, that's rude. Huh, okay. That is also rude. Asshole. Stop stealing my shit. My shit, not yours. Yeah. Okay, we can do this trade. We've got another Giard. Is that how you say it? Giard? Yeah, her. Got another her in hand. Really wish that there was just like a black activated ability, even if it was just like, I know it doesn't fit the character at all from like the story perspective, but it just upsets me that it's not black, because I want to play Black White Angel Commander with her, because her like ability is fucking awesome. But no, it won't fucking work, of course. I just realised, what's this actually do? Chunk creature opponent controls, chunk creature dies, exile cards equal to its power from top of its owner's library, and cast spells. Shit! That's not good. You can nick off my fucking deck. Yeah, they're nicking my deck. Cool. That's not good. That's not nice. So if I can beat them down before they can nick all my shit. Bollocks. Okay, sure, that works. Game 1 win. Let's go. Why is my fucking shortcut buttons not working? Urgh. Right, so game 2, let's go. We are against Atheon. But they're like the big raid boss from Vault of Glass. That was a good raid. Oh, Destiny 1 Vault of Glass was fun. I really like that pet, just for the entrance. Don't really care for it otherwise, but just the entrance. I've got my old little Deros Beyond Death Nyx Owl. It's awkward to figure out which sequencing's best, because you want to put the youthful Valkyrie down as soon as possible, so then she can like get more power, more angels you play. But you also want to play Giada as soon as possible, so then you get the extra buff on all the angels you played, and the the extra mana that she can use to cast an angel spell. I'm thinking maybe Giada's probably the play, because Valkyrie'd get plus stuff because of Giada being an angel, I suppose. I don't know. I need to figure it out. I'm going to assume Giada would make the most sense. It's also a case of, can I bait out a destroy spell? Okay. Not what I would have destroyed personally, but sure. You do you, boo. I don't know why, but this is making me really want to play Duel Masters for some reason. Oh, it's a fun game. What's that? Return to the battlefield. Nice. Just kill the shit I wanted to kill, because I've got a spare one of her. My other stuff I haven't. What? I'm just an absolute cunt. Need one more land, and then we be rampaging. Because when I was doing testing, I had a rampaged Valkyries out, an Abiding Grace, the fuck's it called? The thing that does the Inklings, the 4-cost enchantment, and also had the 1-cost Angel in on the field. So I'd attack with that, it'd get blocked, it'd die, destroy a thing, and yeah, snowballs. Snowballs are fun. And we're going to choose to gain a life, because that's the only thing we can do at the moment. 3 mana for gain 1 life, it's a bit shit to be honest, but it gets better when we have stuff out cares about life. Stop killing my shit. As long as they don't have fucking enchantment removal. Ideally, I'd like to keep my Rampage and Abiding Grace combo. Saying that, actually, they're running very low on life, and they don't appear to have any flyers or stuff with reach. So I might have just won this, even if they hit me with everything. I'm guessing it's another Chupacabra. Oh, no. It's a lot of hoops to get jumped through just to get rid of one thing. Yes, I'll happily have a basic. Thank you for that. That's a nice bit of deck thinning I just got for free. Guess what? You jumped through all them hoops and it didn't fucking matter. Didn't need a board wipe. It's the only way that I can see them getting out of this. Yep. Hey, 2 wins. Why is my keyboard shortcuts not working? Should be fucking F2 to stop. Game 3, baby! Against D-King. Okay, cool name. Sounds ominous. He's also got the evil vampire dude for... Yeah, we can roll with that. Yeah. Turn 1, drop a Barons. That's not active on turn it's played. I don't have any 1-drops. Turn 2, drop a Swamp. Perhaps. Oh, no, don't. Don't want to play the wrong fucking land. Excuse me. Cleric, yes, what is it? +1/+1. Ah, sweet, so that'll be a 3/5. Nice. Very nice. Ooh. Forgot about Reaper. Let's go for Righteous Valkyrie. So I want to get that online as soon as possible. What is it? Equal to its toughness. Ooh. Could just drop 2 youthful Valkyries this turn. And that should turn that on. Yep. Hey, now we're cooking. Next turn, drop a Rampage. That just means that you can't fucking remove my shit without popping his own. What was I saying then? I'd always play a Reaper. That'd be 3, 6, 11, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yep. We won. Boom. So 3 for 3. This seems like a good deck. I quite like this deck. I'm gonna see how high I can get on the ladder, and I don't know, maybe put it in the comments. Just be there like, hey, I got to whatever. But yeah, so let's have a look at the deck list next. Right, this is my Historic Angels deck list. Let's have a look at it. Start off with, we have 2 Segovian Angels. It's the cheapest angel out there. It's a 1-drop for 1/1 Vigilance Flying. Vigilance Flying, nice. Can get some little chip damage in at the beginning of the game. And it's just a lower cost for curve. But it more comes into play, like I said, for the combo, which I'll talk about in a little bit. We've got 2 Speaker of the Heavens. So far, I've not actually managed to get him online yet when the games, because I seem to have closed out the games before he comes online, but is there as an option for if, you know, the game stalls out long enough. And he's a 1-drop, so it helps with the lower end of the curve, because otherwise everything else starts on a 2-drop. We have 4 Angel of Unities, an Angel Cleric, 1 and a white, Flying Lifelink. When Angel Unit enters the battlefield, or you cast a second party spell, choose part creature hand, it gains 1/1. Stats Clerics, Rogues, Warriors, Wizards. So we have Cleric here, I'm sure we've got some more Clerics somewhere. Righteous Valkyrie is a Cleric, and Vengeful Reaper is also a Cleric. So you can buff up a couple of little things. And a flying 1/3 for 2 isn't the worst. because it's got lifelink as well, so it synergizes with a few different things in deck, and it's got a big butt as well, which is useful for when you have Righteous Valkyrie out, so then you can gain a nice chunk of life off 2 mana, as well as get the creature on board. Next up, fucking MVP of the deck, Giada, Font of Hope. We have 4 of them in the deck. Flying Vigilance, kind of like normal for Angels. But the bit where it's like spicy is each of Ranger controls enters with an additional +1/+1 counter for each Angel you already control. So as you start getting more and more Angels out, your creatures start getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and then just to fucking top it off, to make this card the extra like chef's kiss, you have a tap, add white, spend this to cast an Angel spell. So you can use this mana dork for your Angels. This deck doesn't run any like high costed Angels, because there is a lot of high costed Angels obviously, because typically your Angel is big, splashy, like indestructible, can't kill, this, that, yada yada yada. But it's more just a case so you can like vomit out as many Angels onto the board as possible, and they all snowball into bigger effects for like, oh, when you play a thing it gains life, oh, when you gain life you gain attack, oh, when you play a creature it gains +1/+1, oh, it gains +1/+1 for each creature out, and you just end up with like a wider and wider board that's getting bigger and bigger and stronger and more powerful with each stuff you go out. Speaking of snowballing, Vengeful Valkyrie, it's the snowball angel. You drop this shit as soon as possible, and then longer it stays out, the bigger it gets, and it just becomes more and more of a threat, which is nice. Well, it's not nice for your opponent, but it's nice for you. Then we have your Eternal Thirst, 2 of them. Creature with lifelink, when a creature opponent control dies, +1/+1 counter on target creature, well, the equipped creature. I like to put it on Vengeful Valkyrie, so then it gets bigger when you play stuff, gets bigger when it kills stuff, and it just becomes a card that has to be blocked or dealt with. And you've only spent a total of 4 mana across, I don't know, however many turns, and you could end up with like a 7/10 lifelink. And you know, everything that's hitting, that's making it so you get a substantial amount of life and you get a lot more staying power in the game. Whereas, like I said, your opponent has to deal with it. And it's a flyer as well, so it's not always the most easy thing to deal with. Moving on to 3 drops. 3 Abiding Grace. This is where we start getting the nice little spicy combo. Beginning of your end step, choose 1. Gain a life. Turn creature with mana value 1 from graveyard to battlefield. Do I particularly care about gaining 1 singular life? Not too much. It can work if you have Angel Vitalities out, you can start getting 2, 3 more life. And then, you know, stuff like Righteous Valkyrie makes your shit a little bit scarier. But the thing that I quite like is the... Oh yeah, also, the 1 life, you can also have that go towards the Speaker of Heaven, so you can start vomiting out Angels each turn. But combo I found that I quite like, you have this out, beginning your end step, turn the creature with mana value 1 or less from the graveyard to the battlefield. So I'll get my Segovian Angel out. Oops, I happen to have a Giada out. It gets quite big, so it comes like a 6/6/7/7. But when it dies, because when it attacks and your opponent wants to block it when it's the 1/1, you get an Inkling, so you get another creature token anyway. But also, because you've had an Angel die, your opponent has to kill something of theirs. So it just starts getting very, very painful and costly to block this 1 cost creature in all effect. And you're getting tokens, you're getting pops on your opponent's board. It's just not a fun time for your opponent really, but it is for you. Then, moving on, we have Angel of Vitality. If you gain life, gain +1 instead, and it gains +2/+2 for if you have 25 or more life. So you've got lifelink stuff, you've got stuff that gains your life. You start with like decent chunk of life, and likelihood is probably lost a couple by the time you get this out, but you can get that back nice and easily, and then you get a flying, nice chunky body. Righteous Valkyrie. Oh, it's a nice card this. Very nice card. When an angel or cleric enters the battlefield you control, gain life equal to that creature's toughness, so that's just every creature in the deck. So you're gaining life based off toughness, and like I said, 1, not overly anything, but then when you get to 2 cost is 3, which is alright. 2, 3, then you have another 2, that's it for, 3. But you're gaining 3 life off a 2-drop, which then also has like extra like snowballing effects, which is good. But then as long as you have 7 or more life than your starting life, your whole board gets +2/+2. And that's stacked, so if you get 2 of them out, it's like, ooh, mean. Oh yeah, and it's a 4-drop as well. No, not 4-drop, 4 body as well, so you already have one out, you drop another, you've just gone up 4 life. You play a Youthful Valkyrie, you're getting 6 life off that 2-cost card. And likelihood is you're going to reach that threshold of 7 more life very quickly, so that's a fun card. We have 4 Vengeful Reaper. Just is a bit spicy. Flying, Death Touch, and Haste. It's a fun combination. It's because you can drop it out of nowhere and hit for game if you've got the right cards out. You can use it to block and take out some irritating stuff, and you can also foretell, so you can remove it from your hands. Then if your opponent has any like discard or board wipes or anything, you've got a nice safe card that you can play from exile. And yeah, it's 2/3 for haste, so it's not the worst. Dramatic Finale, that's the one I was thinking of. Fucking love this card. I've played this card in so many decks, but it seems to work really well in this. Creature tokens you control get +1/+1. Wait a sec, I don't have creature tokens. That doesn't really matter. Oh, or does it? Whenever one or more non-token creature you control dies, create a 2/1 flying inkling token. Ability triggers once per turn, but like I said, that's where you get your, oh, I'll attack my little 1/1. Oh, my 1/1's dead, I've now got a 2/1. Nope, I've got a 2/1. And then it gets an extra 1/1. So, and it's like, if you have that out, you just get that nice little insurance against the board wipes. It's like, you have like 5 or more creatures out, opponent board wipes, boom, I've now got 5 flying. All at 3/2. So it's like, ooh. The likelihood is, you're probably going to be able to end the game if your opponent board wipes and you've got that out. So, it's just a fun card. It works in so many decks that I've made. We have a single Elsbeth Resplendent. Yeah, Resplendent. I said that right. I can speak. Choose one target creature, +1/+1, flying, first rank lifelink, vigilance counter. Just makes your shit good for and it's a plus ability. -3. Top 7 cards of your library. Choose permanent amongst them with value 3 or less. Put onto battlefield for shield counter on. Shield counter is pretty handy because it just gives that little bit of insurance and protection on the card. Put rest on bottom library in random order. It doesn't particularly matter. Create 5 3/3 white angel tokens with flying. Ouch. Your plus just gives you stuff like extra bonus abilities and just makes your stuff better, which is good because your deck already has a lot of synergy with each other, so making them stronger and more protectable and vigilancy and first striking lifelinky just helps make it a little bit nicer. But then if you can get to that 7, that's pretty much game ended when it drops. Well, the turn after, because you know they don't have haste, but hell, you have Youthful Valkyrie out, all of a sudden that's just getting an extra 5/5, which is not insubstantial. Then lastly, on the spells aspect, we have 4 Rampage of the Valkyries. You want to try and get this as soon as possible, and then it just punishes your opponent every time they try and deal with your stuff. So you make a problematic card that they have to deal with, they deal with it, they end up paying as well. And you get a 4/4 creature token as well, so can work with Dramatic Finale. So, yay! On to lands. Nothing spectacular, no Godless Shrines. I only have 1 Godless Shrine, so I didn't see the point in chucking it in the deck. Got 7 plains, 7 swamps, 4 Grim Climb, Bright Climb pathways. Just for, you know, mana fixing purposes. 4 Scoured, yeah. 4 Scoured Barons, just for, like I said, mana fixing purposes, and you're getting a little bit of life. Because I didn't want to put too many tap lands in, because quite low costed curve for the most part. Because you want to snowball on and play as much from like this part of the deck as possible, and then these are like your big finishers. But yeah, hope you like this video, hope you like this deck, and until next time, peace.